And welcome back, YouTube. This is BoosterBoxBuster here with another Wildcard Wednesday. Today's video is going to kind of be a part 2 to a video that I did quite a long time ago. That video being my Deconstructed Booster Box Collection. And since then, I have gathered enough Deconstructed Booster Boxes to fill almost an entire second binder's worth. And I gotta say, I'm really excited to share it with all of you. Now remember, the reasons I do this, there's a few reasons. One, I love the art of booster boxes and think it should be preserved. Two, this kind of acts as a great memory/scrapbook that is very unique to me and my time opening up booster boxes. I love to open booster boxes, and to see all the ones that I've opened, it's a fantastic way to just relive those moments. See, it's also a way to save a bunch of space. As you know, empty cardboard booster boxes will take up a lot of space if you want to try to save them. This way, you could preserve the art, preserve the memories, and preserve a bunch of space in your living quarters. With all that out of the way, I am excited to share with you some more of my deconstructed booster boxes. Before I do, though, let me know if you guys enjoy this video. If you do, awesome. And also, let me know if you would be interested in seeing a video about my empty booster boxes that I did not break down, because I do want to save some of those. Just because those booster boxes are very, very special to me and have a lot of memories attached to them. If you guys would like to see that video sometime in the future, definitely let your voice be heard. With all that out of the way, let's get into sharing some previous memories. Alright, so first up is a classic and one of my favorite Naruto sets to ever be made, that set being Revenge and Rebirth. Now, this is the only deconstructed Naruto booster box that I have currently, and that's because I've opened up 2 of them. At this time, I have kept all of my Naruto booster boxes intact, except for duplicate ones, and this is the only duplicate one that I have. And I gotta say, this was a fantastic set. Both boxes were really, really great, and almost filled out my entire Revenge and Rebirth collection. I'm missing a few cards, but the ones I am missing, I've been missing for a long, long time. Up next is my WWE Women's Division Topps 2019 booster box that I opened up not too long ago. I gotta say, this one was a very fun one to open. I enjoyed seeing a lot of the wrestlers of past and present from the Women's Division. Unfortunately, I don't know a lot of the new ones that are currently wrestling, but it's always fun to see, basically, who's the it person, who's the champion, who's the heel, who's the face, all that type of stuff. It's always fun to see that type of thing in these cards. This, I did a different style because it fitted the page a lot better. This is the UFS starter decks that I've opened. I got both of them back to back. I gotta say, I absolutely love the Spider Queen right here. She has some fantastic artwork. I'm very happy to have preserved this one. I typically don't preserve the barcode, but I had enough room on the page, so I decided to save the barcode on them as well. And let me tell you, I did not pay $11.99 per box. I got it for a much better deal than that. Alright, so up next we have the Universal Fighting System boxes that I've broken down. The Universal Fighting System is another set at this time that I'm only breaking down duplicates of. So as you can tell, one of my most recent openings as of this video, the Libra of Souls. I've opened up 2 of those. And I gotta say, fantastic artwork. I know most of these characters, actually I know all these characters, and I really enjoy them. Astaroth, Amy, Talum, Cervantes, Voldo, Cassandra. fantastic artwork. Love the lightning effect. Very awesome. Same with Street Fighter, one of the most classic fighting games to ever grace the fighting game genre ever. I mean, just pure classic characters shown here. Sakura as a main cover. And King of Fighters 13, Ruler of Time. Some very nice artwork. Kula is always a great character choice. This one was a bit interesting because it had artwork on all sides, the front and the back, so I did it a lot differently because I didn't have enough room to put it all on one page. So this was from my Unlimited Versus System, Wakiri Romance booster box opening. This is what the front looks like, and actually on the back, I'm going to have to slide this up. That's what the back looks like, right up here. Each side, the back, very nice. Hopefully I don't have to do that to too many booster boxes in the future. But it is always nice to have that full art on the back. It's very lovely. You don't see too many booster boxes that do that nowadays. Here's some more Phantasmagoria. Very lovely artwork. Phantasmagoria has a very, very similar box style to the Lice TCG. In fact, I think it's made by the same company, Broccoli, if I remember right. So, at the end of the day, I'll probably put this in the same binder that has a Lice TCG, just so it's a little more flowing when I'm going through the binders in the future. And here comes the Ange Vierge starter decks. I'm keeping the Ange Vierge full boxes intact, unless I have duplicates, which I do plan to break those down in the future, but the booster boxes I decided not to keep intact just because they're just so awkward. They have a lot of plastic to them. They just don't hold up as well. But I did keep all the inserts and put them in a special container. Like the instructions, how to play, the playmats, all that good stuff. And I gotta say, it's very nice how it kind of flows from the front to the side. The checkerboard actually flows very well from the front to the side. You don't notice it until it's broken down like this, but it flows very well on both 1 and 2 boxes. Now for these particular Ange Vierge boxes, these had the window packaging on the front, so literally I just cut out the backs and put the backs on here because that's the one that really had the most of the information. You had pictures, deck information, card list. It had pretty much everything I need to know, the name of the deck. So I didn't really see the need to cut out the window packaging and save that just the deck list itself. Exception goes to box number 5, which did not have window packaging, so I was like, I might as well just do the whole thing. Same with these ones, the All-Star decks. And the Ange Vierge main character decks from the anime. Saya, Aluelu, Stella, and everybody's favorite, Naya. At least she's my favorite. And here is Extra Deck, or Extra Pack 3.5. It was a very small one, so I had enough room on this page. And I was like, oh, might as well save room. Don't have to worry about using another page protector. Might as well use it, right? That's what I did. Now this one was kind of a bear, because both sides together was actually larger than the page, so I had to cut part of it down. A little bit sad, but thankfully didn't really cut out any information, just had to cut out some dead space on both boxes. Now we've gotten to what was the name of this one? Apologies. Caster Chronicles, that's right. I completely forgot the name of the TCG for a second. I gotta say, I love how, once again, the artwork flows from the front to the side. It is excellent. And on this one, it goes from the front side back. It wraps around the box perfectly. You got the stage runs going up there. I absolutely love that. It is really, really nice how that works out. And here we have some more Caster Chronicles. I did this a little bit different style. Instead of having it square in the middle and doing it on the side, I thought I'd give it a little bit of a different try and do top and on the sides here. Just to mix it up a little bit, you know? Same with this. I really, really love this artwork, though. I gotta give him props for that. I love that artwork. And the same with this one. I gotta say, Caster Chronicles is probably the closest thing you're gonna see to an Ange Vierge English release, so I like that. And now we're getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm only doing this for the newer generation. I have a couple of old school ones that I've opened well before this channel was started. And those ones are staying intact for as long as I can keep them intact. I'm talking Magic Ruler. I love that box, and that's staying intact as long as I can keep it intact. It is a fantastic box. But enough about that. We got Generation Force on the screen. One thing to note about the newer Yu-Gi-Oh! Boxes, they're all super shiny. It catches your attention, but it's a little bit annoying when you're trying to open the boxes because it reflects so much and there's so much glare on them. It's really annoying to deal with. But I will say that the Generation Force I like quite a bit. Photon Shockwave's really cool. Has a purple effect. Any boxes that have purple on them I really, really like. I don't know what it is, but that purple just pops really well. And I tried to put these in order of set release too, just to kind of give it a little more authenticity. Here's one that was really annoying just because of how shiny it was. Galactic Overlord. Return of the Duelist. It's interesting how they went from just the monster to the monster and the anime character on each of the boxes from the Zexal line. Abyss Rising, if it wants to go down. There we go. This one I particularly like. I really like the yellow. The yellow really makes this character pop. Lord of Tachyon Galaxy. Judgment of the Light. The one complaint I have about all the booster boxes from the newer era, they're very similar. The boss monsters, if you're not paying close attention, can look kind of meld together. Like they don't really stand out from one another, you know? You know, there's no mask of restrict to make things stand out. Shadow Switch is another one I really like because it has this ghost character on the side. And this really cool fire effect going on in the background there. Legacy of the Valiant. This character design is actually really cool. I like that quite a bit. Primal Origins, the last set of the Zexal era. Now we got a couple of Arc V era. That's the new Challengers. And Crossed Souls. And now we're getting into my ZX Zillions of Enemy X. Fun fact. I for the longest time thought that it was Zillions of Enemies, but it's just Zillions of Enemy. There's no plural enemies, so I don't know why, but that heavily affects search results when you try to search for it on like eBay or other places. For whatever reason, enemies, it will not correct to enemy, it will just give you a lot of different search results. So, good to note that. This is set number 1. Very cool looking set. And I gotta say, the Zillions of Enemies sets have really, really cool artwork. I almost didn't break them down, but I was torn between a couple to save, and I ended up breaking down this one and saving something else, so keep that in mind. This is set number 4. Never opened up a set number 3, unfortunately, and now it's pretty much near impossible to find. 4, I really like. It almost has like a Christmas theme going on, and I like that a lot. 5 is another nice one. And a couple of the sets have double characters on both sides, versus just the regular back or regular side. It'll have 2 characters on both sides, so that's something interesting to note. This is a very, very lovely one. Probably one of my absolute favorites from the entire ZX line is set number 7. You got, I believe these are twins. One's like a dark, one's like a light. Very, very fantastic cover choice. Set number 8. Number 9. Another one that has double characters on both sides, just FYI. 10. 10 kind of went solo character. A lot of them had double characters or multiple characters. This one went solo character with the big boss monster in the background. 11. Oh, no, 12, sorry. Haven't opened up an 11. And that is everything. I just thought I would share that with you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah. That was my entire Deconstructed Booster Box Collection Part 2. With all that said, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to comment, that's always nice too. And if you want to watch another video on my channel, you should be able to see it popping up here pretty soon. As a video you might like and enjoy. With all that said, this has been BoosterBoxBuster with my Deconstructed Booster Box Collection, Part 2. Signing out.